Okay. Alright, so Layers of Fear is loaded up. Just let me share my stream again, because I can't share that enough. This is one of the more beautiful games I've ever played. I have played this before, so don't expect a ton of like me jumping, and I have forgotten some of what happens, but I kind of got a better idea of where I'm going with this game. And I really love the soundtrack. See, what I should have been playing is some Transistor. Transistor's anniversary was today, but we're playing Layers of Fear. The coin spoke. So we're gonna start with a brand new save. There. You can't actually type in spaces, so yeah, we're gonna play Twitch Play. That's what we're starting with. Said load. There we go. So, Layers of Fear is a unique immersive game experience in which every decision affects the narrative. Now, I do have a particular narrative I'm going for. I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys that have not seen this game, and I will definitely be playing this to completion and going to do Inheritance, because I have actually not done Inheritance yet. I've done like a little bit of the beginning, and then I got really lost in the maze and I never picked it back up. So that is a thing, that is a goal. Now that my mouse is done spazzing out, we're gonna get into it with a new game. This game speaks to me as an artist. Just gonna say that. I am not this guy by any means, but yeah, this game speaks to me as an artist.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not the sitter. Oscar Wilde, Picture of Dorian Gray. You know, I'm actually gonna admit this now. I've never actually read The Portrait of Dorian Gray, or have I? I don't think I ever did. I had every intention to, just I hadn't done it yet. So that'll get read. So, let's have a little look-see. I don't actually remember the controls of this game. Settings. Sound controls. There we go. You know, I've never actually done the controller on this. Interact, zoom. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do keyboard. Good old keyboard and mouse. Interact is left mouse button, camera zoom is right mouse button, fast walk is shift, and flashlight is F. That's what we needed to know. See what to interact with there. Start zoom. An artist's triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him a new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic, who wishes to remain unnamed, went so far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Anyway, slice it. Exhibition proved an immense success. And scratched out distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist Self attended the event, accompanied by his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown. Scratched out revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting a child, is what I guess the rest of it says. Because I guess they are. So let's have a little look-see around. This is part of why I wanted to do this with a keyboard and mouse, because you have to fling things to get them open. It's a lot easier to do with a mouse, although my sensitivity does seem a little high. What was this? Superior Bourbon. I could use that right now, actually. Somebody's all scratched out. I actually don't remember a lot of what the interaction things are. I kind of vaguely remember how to get the ending I want. I've only played this once, thankfully. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. No, I can read the handwriting, so it didn't matter. Also, you should not paint on your door, bro. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialist, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visit your house report absolutely no sign of rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a actually I can read it better if I did that, in a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the envelope you receive will be from our lawyers. Best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pest Pacification Co. Such alliteration. Dog collar. Is there anything else on here I can dabble with? Man, like that is a total waste of good wine. Oh man, the rain here got really loud too. I picked the worst games to play on rainy days. It never fails. Never fails. Okay, let's open this up. Paint rose door, burnt umber, sienna. Brushes times 25, air fresheners times 50 packs, apples 10 kilograms, and booze 30. I am all for. No, wait, not just booze 30, booze 5, no, 10, no, 30. All that aside, the brushes make sense because you do tend to go through a lot of brushes if you're a painter, especially a professional painter, which is what this guy is. Just say. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. I know you bet Rembrandt occasionally took, I bet even Rembrandt took time off from being brilliant to shove his head off the yeah, I can't read that. And snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. I think that was from his wife. Neat. A wasted cucumber. I don't like wasted cucumber. I like cucumbers. This is definitely one of those games I recommend if you've never played it before. Oh, I forgot he had a limp. That lamp doesn't particularly sound good. That's locked. This one's not. This one. Letter. Alright. I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't bothering me. This isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in perfect world it's worth to strive for perfection. I'm now starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper though. I promise we'll talk later. Love you. So I think that's the letter I wrote, as in me the character. To the door we go. Yeah, that's better. God damn, dude, what'd you do to your house? Thing? No. Okay. Achilles Prosthetics Co. One below knee prosthesis. How the hell did they fuck up the length? That actually explains the limp. Always put the toilet seat down, and I would say flush after you go, but apparently there's no water. This is nasty. Rat poison contains into effective when used as bait. Poison, water poison, tracking poison, active ingredients. I'm not reading that. Yeah, color pigment, water. Oh, I forgot there was a light in there. It's not much of one, but it's there. There, that's better. Now it's just dirty. Where did I start from anyway? Oh, I came in that way. The rat trap. It's a really impressively detailed rat trap, actually. Ah! I forgot about that. Little Vinny and Partners. Got a rat problem? Call us now. And forget about it. Fast, effective, and discreet. I don't think that's the kind of rats they get rid of. It's a neat matchbox, though. Was there something else I can pick up here? Oh, that's just the light. That's just the light. There we go. These are all classic paintings, and I appreciate them for putting that in there. I don't remember the names of all these paintings. I did not do that great in art history. This sheet music. I know I was playing badly, but jeez. Let's check out this side of the house first before we go through that door. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. We'll go in there in a second. Let me really look-see. Is that a candle? A tiny tea light. That's locked.
Tumbling all around, tumbling all around, tumbling all around, so funny.
La 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 la.
And I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she
A new face of music. A night at the opera becomes a night to remember. Might not be a household name yet, but give her time. Incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over the most ardent naysayers. She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such a passion and energy in years, stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems that even Anthony Giles, one of Redacted's harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles has previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating that there is more to performing music than enthusiasm and a pretty face. When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regretted these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, yes. We caught up with the star, and that should be the end of the article. Close that back. It's kind of hard to grab stuff. Let me turn my mouse sensitivity down a little bit. That helps some. It's too low. That's a pretty ring. Open. Nope. There we go. I could probably read it better. There! Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of Galactic department store turned into hell on Earth as the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. Exact numbers of casualties have not just been determined, although it is estimated at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Man, sinus is just fucking with me right now. That bed actually looks pretty damn comfortable. Oh, cane. Very nice cane, too. Sorry, couldn't sleep. This leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. So, what I've been reading note-wise has been, like, that's a note from the character I'm playing. And there are other notes that I'll come across that clearly aren't from him, but they're communicating in notes. And I think it's him and his wife that are doing the communicating in notes, and that's not a good sign for a marriage, in my opinion. Or is that? That is not a good sign either. I think we found where those 30 bottles of wine went. Jesus Christ. Like, I like to drink like the next person, but I think there's a thing called excess. Is there? Hello? Hello? Was that you, Wolfie? There. Now it's not so dark in here. True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? An astonishing investigation, Professor Alistair Malmax from Miskatonic University. Oh, hello, Lovecraft shout out. Alright, from Miskatonic University uncovers the secret of this magnificent work by one of the all-time greatest writers, Oscar Wilde. Was Dorian Gray real? Did he have insight into this esoteric? Is this novel filled with cryptic clues for the initiated? Read to find out. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you no. It's not full of that. It maybe in this world it is, but in our world, no, it's not. Although I appreciate the Miskatonic shout out. I am a fan of Lovecraft despite his racism. In spite of his racism, I guess that'd be better to say. Oh man, that is part of a telephone. It's right, that's what telephones used to look, well, not that part of the telephone, but like that's part of a telephone, and that is what they used to look like, and that is some screen flare. I got what I came in here for. To say. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you could draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is for this to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's story. A kid's bedtime story. There's no way in hell I'm using this. And I've already regretted agreeing to the payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone. Whispered Tales Publishing House. I don't know, I'd probably appreciate that. Of course, I'm one of those kids that grew up on weird tales, scary stories to tell in the dark, so. Yep, I've been thoroughly traumatized most of my life. You want traumatizing artwork, that's traumatizing artwork. I can't get over there. Oh, we got the key to what we were looking for. But we're not done looking around just yet. That's locked. Just take a moment to appreciate how absolutely gorgeous this game is. And this game is just gorgeous. Toy soldier. Oh, an old baby rattle. It's a lot of blocks. Well, the dolls alone would creep me the fuck out. I hate dolls. Anyway, I got what I came up here for. Let's go downstairs and deal with things. Yeah, that's convenient. Man, you got like paint everywhere. That is a lot of old broken brushes. Jesus. Yeah, I did a still life just like that one point in my art career. That one too. Is that like textbook? Like, is that what we all do in art school? One of my favorite paintings. I think that's called The Incubus. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sakes. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep. So that is clearly his wife. Man, he's got like medals and shit and random things. Man, let's see. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Broham. Amigo. Seriously, like, how much liquor do you need? Like, this would last me probably several years worth of liquor right there. I can't open any of that yet, so let us get on with the game. Get it right this time. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Huh. That is definitely not where I came in. It's that book again. Reconnect with your partner, rebuild your relationship, rediscover the joys of marriage. Rekindle the flame. Don't worry, you're not alone. A perfect relationship may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life and relationships. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work, and we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's a solution. And remember, it's never too late. Ah! Fucking jump scares. It's just out of reach is what that said. It's also just dark in here. Like I need to say that. Hell, like magic doors or some shit? Going in circles. Dear sir or madam, we kindly... No, I can't read that too good. We can't, albeit strongly urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly no concern of us and especially our children. Please consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and go and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police. Sincerely, your very tired neighbors. Save the date. Request with pleasure of you accompanying to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Wedding invitation. Right there. More empty paint containers. Like, seriously, dude. Like, throw that shit out. There's no point in holding on to it forever. If you use up all the paint, just I don't know. Oh! Oh, I think I know. Oh. 7-9 June 796. Maybe that's it. 796. that it? Nope. I'm sure exactly. It's somewhere in this. It's gotta be this. 962? Try that. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I was totally wrong. It's 5-4. It's 549. I mean 548. Yep. Yeah, 548. Thank you for showing me the light. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
I will be right back. Hey, I had to get some nummies for my tummy. I don't think there's a save spot in this game. I'm sure that door wasn't there originally. You've been snooping around my workshop again for the last time. You're not allowed in that room, even if the doors happen to be open. I forbid it. Your last warning. Next time you'll have to look for a new job. Again, I think that's my character writing it. The handwritings are different. It's just subtle. And a tad bit hard to read depending on who's writing. Is he just gonna stop rocking like that, chair? Gonna mess with me like that? Chair? I'm eating boiled peanuts. You have to excuse this little pauses. My stomach was growling. It's gotta be taken care of. Rima's gotta eat. Dominoes. And the table's not flipped out. Y'all clearly were not playing correctly. Ah! My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can already feel your presence. It's simply amazing. Can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been a deeply religious person, I guess. That's what other people look for in a sermon. I found in perfecting my art. But now, I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician, and now I'm playing sold out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Yes, again. Finally, a doctor once told me I would never be able to have children of my own, yet you are within me. I'm quite possibly the happiest woman on earth. I love you so much. That's so sweet. That's so sweet, and it's so dark and I can't see a thing. Let's step on. I really can't see anything. There we go. There we go. Ah! Ah! Look here, mysterious painting. That was uncalled for. And apparently, enough time has passed between me playing this game for it to still be able to get me a little bit with the jump scares. And that's where I fell down, so there's nothing in here. Jeez. Those rats are definitely not real. And we're back here. And the rain came down, do 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 do. Let's see where we're going. Paint deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just
I
right.
bet you do. Who am I to argue with a suicidal rat? Screeching arsonists, echoing screams. They stop at nothing. I won't go down that easily. I will go down easily, rather. That's a really intent rat. I thought I saw something. Where's it even coming from? Yep. More than enough time has passed for me playing this game to still get caught by the jump scares. Can I not leave? Okay. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby, hormone imbalances and the like. When we've had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch and she'd burst into tears. Just be there for her, and I'm sure it's gonna be fun. Now, I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means enjoy your well-deserved time off. But just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up the yin yang commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend, but maybe you should strike while the iron's hot. But of course, family comes first. Your friend and agent Thomas Caldwell. Postpartum depression is not something you can rush somebody back from. I mean, sure, it's his wife going through it, but still, it affects them all.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Yeah, I just had to make sure that wasn't gonna open up. I don't like backtracking. Is that really paprika? Is that what paprika looks like? Or they just had something stuck in that jar and called it paprika? They just stuck something in that jar and called it paprika. This has totally had a better day. The fuck? Yeah. The fuck? I can't actually see anything. I seriously can't see it. Ah. I don't think paintings are supposed to do that.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Well then. Deep breaths. Remember, you're professional. It's just a few strokes and you're over the hump. So hard about it. You know, I don't think I ever found all the pictures that go in this. Or, notes. I don't know if anything changes if you do. I think you have to find most of them. I don't know if you have to get them all. The rats thing. Okay. 8 even now. You know, I kind of wish painting was this easy. I know, I'm just gonna go and cut some of my skin off, shove it on the canvas, and it's gonna make this amazingly creepy piece of shit. I mean, no, not piece of shit, I kind of like it. I'd actually hang that. But I'm weird. And that just says what he said. Did the rest of it. Shapeless dreams. Oh shit, it's really dark back there. Up and there we go. So there's only one way we can go. Oh, I had to close the gate. There's nothing says safe and secure like a old elevator. Pass catches on. Let's see what's here. It's not creepy. Dear sir, well, I can certainly understand that you're upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself. You must categorically state that I did not wish to receive any further comment. correspondence from you in the matter. Skin graft procedure is is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne's have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we've done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. I've already stated. I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information. Several specialists who would be more than competent in helping you through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. That's neat.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
You should have begged harder. Yeah, I'm still eating. I'm not gonna lie. When the hunger hits, you have to indulge it sometimes. The way I'm supposed to go? Yeah, the only way to go. That's stairs. Let's look around. Down here a little bit. You know, if I ever I can't tell if those footsteps are fire. Anyway, what I was saying, if I ever get the chance to make my own house, I'd probably have at least a few bookcases that are built into the wall like that, because I think that's really fucking neat. Oh, that would be what I heard. There's a picture. Hello? Oh, ah! My finger slipped at the same time. That was perfect. Where did it go? Warning signs. The following list is a complication of list of complications most commonly and the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the order is known to affect older patients as well. Note these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as a conclusive evidence of a particular affliction. In order to obtain proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. a psychologist, psychiatrist. Blank expression, stares off into space, yes. Involuntary facial movements, yes. Insomnia, haven't noticed. Unusual gestures or postures, always had that. Unable to experience joy from activities, definitely. Depersonalization, what does that even mean? Award, awkward, clumsy movement, might be from the accident. Prone to anger, resentment, more passive aggression. Lack of motivation, yes. Suicidal tendencies, I'm not sure which one of them wrote that. Ah, jeez. Make up your mind. More bookshelves. Is that a door I can go in? And if I want to. Yeah, you know what? No, you know, I don't know which way to go. Oh, I can't go that way because that's just where the rat went. I thought that was a pathway. I think I pick up the bottles and throw them. There's no real reason to, but it would be fun to do it. Come on, man. There we go. There we go. Nothing there. Hit it with the jump scares! So the door's just gonna blow open on me like that, huh? I mean, I opened you all gently. I caressed your handle. It's disgusting. Moldy fruit. That's just disgusting. Can't go in there yet. As much as I would like to, I can't actually go through there. Start at the bottom and work our way up because that just keeps me from having to close the doors. A random place to have rope. And then that, it's like you pick up the letter? Huh? It cannot be undone. Yes, I can read backwards. How about that? I cannot just read up backwards, but I can read backwards and upside down at the same time. Don't ask me what's wrong with my brain, is that I have a comprehension of doing that. It cannot be undone. Ooh. I can't go back through. Ooh. It cannot be undone. Can't pick that up still, so apparently it can't be undone, whatever it is. That tank top? Okay then. Good boy.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog.
Which is not a cat, might I add.
Oh.
I imagine she gave him a look of what the fuck. I said cat, not dog. There's a difference. You want this as well? Alright. A once great artist, new painting laughed out of galleries. What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless as art in artistic terms, is an invaluable case study for psychologists. The harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes, the famed critic, was once the first to appreciate the works of, and whose praise once contributed to the first spectacular success. When asked if such a brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of recent tragic events, Hughes responded, "At critics, it's our duty to critique art, not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously still taking a toll on him. Still, if we are to remain silent and pretend that this is remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics, only slightly more lenient, as the, yeah, just let me say this as an artist, fuck art critics. Fuck art critics. Art critics. Critics in general. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a critic. There's something wrong with just, like, decimating people. Like, there are useful ways to critique stuff. God damn you. Just stay there. Yeah, I was on a rant about critics and a fucking wheelchair got me. Anyway, I'm not particularly fond of art. I have met some that are pretty cool, but in general, it's just a lot of spite. People that don't actually know what the fuck they're talking about. They're pretending to know what they're talking about. You can't tell an artist why they did something. I'm sorry, you can't. Hell, we don't know ourselves sometimes how we do stuff. What is it? God, like, I appreciate this game and its ability to do shit like that, because it's pretty damn cool. That's open. I'm gonna follow the rat. I don't see the need to be cruel to an artist when they do something different. September 12th, she's been at it again. Earlier in the day, I found more of her reviews. Slight little notes stuck on my latest painting. Some of the most scathing, hateful shit I've ever read about my work. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, she knows me well enough to know what really gets to me. I just can't believe she would use that against me. Worst thing is, when I confronted her about it, she claimed she hadn't written any of them. Like, I can't tell her handwriting. Jesus. She really hate me that much, or is her mind starting to slip? I don't know what to do anymore. Hey! Calm the fuck down. Jeez. I'll go in there in just a second. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing nothing. Kick the door open like that on me? I mean, damn. My hand was right there. What I want. Let's look around the room a little bit more before I pick it up. God damn, dude. Like, seriously, you in the... Is that a panda? It is a panda. Anyway, you and the wine bottles. Jesus. And also, why did you scratch out all the faces on your pictures? It's weird. And a waste of good film. You can't get this shit back. I want to leave. No one's here. I think she's gone. I think I can leave now. The fuck? Oh, alright.
This house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
Anything? Nope.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
This is that room. Let me give it a little once over before I start that up. Prosthesis, snatchers, insatiable bastards. I can't afford a new one. Why the goddamn leg? Yeah, that bed no longer looks all that comfortable.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
I know, why didn't you? Alright, well, we got what we came in here for now. The interesting look there. But we want to leave, so reverse the thing.
Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all around. So funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all.
I can change the speed of it too. I don't need to do that, so there's no point. Here we go. Another note. I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You've sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are locked in your workshop. As usual, this whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Some liquid courage for your current art opening. That's a really nice flask. Hey, even now, lost alone, you deserve it. A grave for you. Finish it. Yep. Well, let's add our next piece. Now that I wouldn't hang. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more part of this and then I'm gonna end it. Actually, I should probably end it now. I need to get to cooking. So yeah, this is a pretty short game, so I'm gonna finish it up in a pretty timely fashion. Wasn't really planning on doing this. Definitely gonna look into getting when I get the chance. I'm gonna get the second chapter of Bendy because that was pretty fun, and I like supporting stuff like that because like stuff like that leads to cooler, bigger stuff. Those guys worked for a studio, and that was a test thing that they did, and people loved it, and they made more. So yeah, more emerges. Okay, so let's see. Can I save? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think it's got a quick save kind of thing happening in it. Anyway, remember to save often, you'll live longer. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. And if you're on Twitch, follow me. I appreciate the follows. I'm looking for more. I'm trying to get to where I can start getting some bits here. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys later. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I may stream tonight. I may stream my Dungeons & Dragons game. We'll see. We use Google Hangouts, but I'm not the one hosting it, so I might stream it here to see how you guys like it. So yeah.